as safeties last spring. Who would have ever thought they would have had a year like that?
And what are you seeing from your unit so far, just in the early days between spring and then obviously the start
Well,
of camp?
the exciting thing for this year's crew is, even though we really haven't played with the guys we're getting ready to play with, they are 1 year deeper in the playbook. Because the previous year, everybody was brand new. Coaches, players, everybody, they were all under the old system. Now, so with 1 year under the playbook, that's helped all the rest of them in the room. And that helps with the brand new two freshman safeties we got, Kane Pass and D. Smith, because the kids who have been here 1 year are able to teach it to them. Besides the coaches teaching, the safeties themselves are able to help their young guys, and it's a great deal because our safeties, there's no selfishness in the room. They try to help these young guys every chance they get. It's a joy to see, to stand back there and watch them help coach the young guys.
How hungry are these guys to get in and compete and be the new tandem, having to sit out?
It's everything, man. I mean, think about it. If you've been waiting your turn, and now all of a sudden you're up to the plate because somebody in front of you left, and it's your turn to do the job, you're going to give everything you got to show, hey, can I do it? I mean, you want to show what you've got. And so that's just it's a great tradition of college football, coming in as a new player and seeing who's going to sink or swim.
It seems like Josh Harvey Clemens is going to be asked to do a lot. Are you guys going to move him around into the nickel situation a lot? I mean, what's his role going to be, in your defense, really?
We've always been able to move. You always have to take guys and play multiple positions with them. That's the way football is nowadays. You can't. It's very hard to find somebody who plays, I only play one spot, corner only, and that's all I'm going to do. If you're going to do that, you better be the best out there, because the more you can do, the better off, the more value you're going to have for your team. And it's the same way in the NFL. I mean, think about it. If you're playing base personnel, okay, you're playing one set of certain calls, and you're asked to do one thing physically, a certain thing physically. Right now, if you're going to they bring in a third receiver, and you're going to go to a nickel-type defense with extra defensive backs in the game, you're asked to have a different set of cover skills, play different schemes than you did in base. So it's multiplicity, it's learning, it's understanding both the scheme in the playbook and how it translates to the field with your physical technique. So there's a lot that's asked of guys, but hey, the more you can do, the better chance you're going to be. The more our defense can be, and it isn't just with that position, but any position. The multiplicity, that helps.
Is Josh give you more versatility though in that way, given his size, that he can come in a run support play, especially against the Auburn team who probably is not going to huddle and give you an opportunity to sub?
Josh certainly has unique physical traits.
Yeah.
And there are very few safeties that are 6'4", 230 that have movement skills like he does. So he takes full advantage of what he's been given. He works hard to maximize those traits, and we're very fortunate that he's here at the University of Louisville.
Chucky Williams has waited his turn. You were just talking about that. Does he have an advantage after sitting behind, Calvin Pryor and Gerard Holloman and James Sample, and seeing those guys and being in the program?
Oh, it certainly helps when you sit there and you study the guy in front of you, see what he does. Now the whole thing is, hey, when it's your turn to go out there and the lights are on, can you actually do it yourself? We're excited to see. We're excited to find out. Nobody ever knows for sure. He certainly practiced well, and he's all in, man. I mean, he's all in the playbook. He's all in the practice. He's doing the right thing. He's improved a lot, and we expect him to continue to improve.
How is he different from last year when you first got him to now?
We started noticing Chuck making plays about him. He's always in the backup role, and up until that time, you really didn't notice him. All of a sudden, about November, he started making plays, and it was noticeable. Every day after practice, coaches started remarking, hey, who made plays? Chuck. And so he's continued that through spring. It's escalated now in the summer and the early part of fall, and it's his time to take and run with it. Let's see what he can do.
Thanks.